Oh my god! My man said snap! Yo, yo, that lost soul is gonna go to Malistaire and be like, hey yo, Malistaire, I don't feel so good, okay? These wizards, they're a little too much, okay, man? I didn't sign up for this. I just signed up to be a level 1 goon, okay? I don't feel so good. My body is deteriorating and I'm a ghost already. That's not okay. What is up, everyone? My name is FM Sorcerer, and today we are going to be going through a lot of new Wizard 101 spoilers because I know you guys love them spoils, them plentiful, bountiful joints of information that come in and just make your blood rush and your fuel just exaggerate so that you know that the next time you get on Wiz in a few months, if you're not playing it right now, there's going to be lots and lots of stuff there that will keep you in, it will keep you locked, and you will be a Wiz head for life. Anyways, this video is brought to you by the Atmoplex and Wizard 101 spoilers. Thanks to them, I am constantly able to provide you guys with this information on what new stuff, new gear, new spells, new worlds, new bundles, whatever it is coming to the game. And all of this stuff is 100% real. If you do not believe me, check them out yourself. Make sure to follow them on Twitter, and you will see that all this stuff eventually gets added to the game. Just go back to some of the old things that they've spoiled or leaked, and you will see that it's in Wiz, my man. It's just facts, okay? It's just facts. Also, make sure to drop a like on the video. Let's try to reach 100 likes, and subscribe if you're new for more spoilers. I do these every single time that there are new things leaked, and I also make other very entertaining, funny, lit content. Yeah! So let's go ahead and get into all of this stuff because there's a lot of new things coming, including some Infinity Gauntlets. Wiz is taking inspiration from Avengers. Oh my god. But first, there are going to be some new packs coming. Quite a few have been leaked, and right now there are at least 4 upcoming packs, and I can go ahead and speculate that there's probably going to be more just based off of, you know, reasoning, and I will explain that in a little bit. But the first pack that has been leaked is called the Pandemonium pack, and as you can probably guess, it is panda themed. Yes, and I'm pretty sure that this pack is going to have 3 mounts like the usual packs that have like several different options of gear. This one's going to have 3 different mounts, and they are each called the Great Panda, the Giant Panda, and the Grand Panda. And honestly, I think the best looking one is the Grand Panda. These all look really cool, and you already know that a lot of people are gonna go nuts over these new panda mounts because people just love the mounts in Wiz, and especially they love things that get added in general. So you already know every single tryhard Wiz mom is going to be going for these panda mounts, and I can't blame them, man. I can't blame them. They're pretty lit, okay? They're pretty cool. Besides the panda mounts, there is of course gear to go right alongside the pack, and there are 3 different sets, and honestly these look pretty cool. Not really anything crazy. Honestly, in my opinion, I think that they could have done it a little bit better with the gear in this pack because, I mean, like I mentioned earlier, it's panda themed. You know, Wiz has made gear with like animal suits or costumes in the past. There's the Ninja Pig gear, and then there's also the old Easter gear that, remember, every single tryhard would walk around wearing that. It's reasonable because that gear was really cool, and honestly I think that they could do better for these types of packs. Like, I don't know why they continue making all these packs with these different cool themes and they don't make the gear go along with the theme. Like, this gear looks like 5 other sets of gear that I've seen from other packs that Wiz has released recently. I mean, it just looks like basic, you know, gear for like a soldier or something, you know. So I don't really know how this is panda themed, but I digress, my mans. I digress. Now, as I was saying, there are also some other packs being added called the Decalathon Tower packs, and the first one is the ice one, and there's fire, and there's death. And this goes along with a new event that is going to be coming next week, and they're going to be previewing it in test realm, and it's kind of interesting because I don't really know what it's supposed to be, but I will be covering it in a video pretty soon on the channel. Just plug all the joints, my man. Just plug all of them. I will be talking about it more in detail because I do know specifically what it is, but I want to save that because there's a lot of content in this. But there are also going to be these new packs for that whole thing, so I don't really know what these packs are going to give at all. I don't know what it could be. If I were to guess, it's probably just the normal run-of-the-mill gear, but I really don't know, so I'm really interested to find out what these packs are going to be. But I say that there's probably going to be way more packs added as well, because there's the ice, fire, and death that are going to kick off the event from everything that we've heard from Wiz. However, I think that they're going to do it for every single school, so we should expect it for the other 4 schools as well. So potentially 7 new packs coming, my mans. 8 if you include the Pandemonium pack. Now, as for all of the rest of the mounts that are going to be added to the game pretty soon, there are actually a lot of pretty cool upcoming ones, and the first of those is called the Aether Cloud, and you guys just gotta check out this vid, brought to you once again by the Atmoplex. So yeah, as you guys could see and hear, this mount has some pretty interesting looks, and it definitely has some really interesting sounds. I mean, whoever designed the sound effects for this, pretty cool. I like it. It just kind of felt as if he was on like glass or like some kind of moving gems or something. I don't know, but it was pretty cool. I like that mount. Another mount that has a video to go along with it is the upcoming pumpkin carriage. Now, I've been trying to think of what this mount could be attached to, because I mean, if you really think about it, we're in April right now. We're almost at summer, so I don't really know what pumpkin themed holiday or anything this could be for. But you know, King's Out, they're a little random, so they could honestly just be like, hey, you guys are enjoying July? Here you go, pumpkin, boom. I don't know, my mans, but the mount looks pretty cool and it sounds pretty cool, so check it out. So yeah, I mean, like I said, these sounds are really cool. When you really think about it, this is a game of wizardry, and you know, it needs a lot of different sounds, it needs to feel like it's Hogwarts. I mean, that's literally what Wiz was supposed to be originally. If you guys didn't know that, it was based off of Harry Potter. Now it might not be, because J.K. Rowling would probably say everybody in the game has the big gate. You know, when you're in Hogwarts or when you're watching Harry Potter or just anything like that, there's a lot of sounds, there's a lot of movements, there's a lot of Somebody please come collect their mans. He can't speak sentences. And yeah, as for the other mounts that are going to be added, there's the Hobgobbler, which is, I think, pretty similar to a mount that's already in the game. If I'm not mistaken, I think there's already a Gobbler mount. So yeah, I don't really know when this is going to come out, but that'll be pretty cool to look forward to. And then there is the new Fangle, which honestly, this might be one of my favorites behind the Aether Cloud, just because of the way it looks. It looks pretty electric, pretty strong and powerful, and you know, it has a cool design to it. I really like this one. And then there's the Rock, which surprisingly is not a 2-player mount according to the Atmoplex. So kind of a missed opportunity, I guess, but when you really think about it, there are a lot of 2-player mounts in Wiz, and you know, maybe they just thought we needed a 2-headed mount that's a 1-player mount. So I don't know, but it's pretty cool. But honestly, I'm gonna have to get on my mans, okay? I'm gonna have to flame you, okay? What are those feathers, my mans? Do you even when's the last time you got groomed? Here you can see all of the upcoming items and gear that is going to be added soon in upcoming updates. A lot of this was already covered, like the Pandemonium gear, and some of it I will be covering after this. But yeah, this is just kind of a general overall view or look at it. But there is also going to be a new wand called the Bamboo Stick, and this seems a little bit random because I don't know what it's supposed to be attached to. I don't think this comes with the Pandemonium pack, but if it does, then that definitely makes sense. But then again, when you think about the gear, which you guys already saw, it doesn't really match. Like, this bamboo stick doesn't really match with that gear set. So if so, Kings, I don't know what you're thinking. You might need some new fashion designers. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I don't know, but I do think that is pretty cool because I really like Mushu. I like Japanese type of stuff, Asian martial arts, all the stuff in that realm. And you know, I definitely think that a bamboo wand would be really awesome, and I will definitely stitch that on one of my wizards. So as for some other wands, there are going to be Infinity Gauntlets added to the game. Yes, Infinity Gauntlet. This is not a joke. I am not kidding. I swear. Okay, on Merle. All right, I put that on Ambrose. There are going to be Infinity Gauntlets. Infinity Gauntlets coming to Wiz. And it's not for the stats, okay? It's not even for the stats. It is for the look, as it should be. But whoever actually came up with this idea needs a promotion. KingsIsle, please. Or get them on my channel. I would like to interview the genius who did this, okay? They would never do that, let's be honest. But yeah, I think that these Infinity Gauntlet wands are really cool. There are videos, in case you thought there weren't. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what this will look like. Oh my god! My man said snap! My man Yo, that lost soul is gonna go to Malistaire and be like, hey, yo, Malistaire, I don't feel so good, okay? These wizards, they're a little too much, okay, man? I didn't sign up for this. I just signed up to be a level 1 goon, okay? I don't feel so good. My body is deteriorating, and I'm a ghost already. That's not okay. Oh my god, bro. I can see so many jokes coming with these new wands. So yeah, I can't wait to use these in PvP. Definitely going to be really lit. Now, on to pets. There are going to be 2 new things that you can purchase in the Crown Shop coming to the game related to pets and gardening. And the first thing for pets is going to be a pet bundle, basically, and it looks like you can get a few pets from it, some mega snack packs and other things like potions and stuff. But honestly, I'm just gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna keep it 100, Chief. I honestly think some of this stuff is just other ways of KingsIsle trying to just like make a quick buck. But I mean, they are a company, so I mean, can't really blame them. But I don't see any purpose in really buying something like this. I mean, like, when you look at it, none of the pets in there look really special. They don't stand out, and either way, they'd be first generation pets. And then also it gives some peruse plentiful packs or whatever, but I mean, those packs are trash, so it's probably gonna be like 3,500 crowns or something insane. So I don't think anybody's gonna really use this. And then there's this gardening thing, and it looks like it comes with a whole red barn farm, and it also gives you a seed vault. Now this I could see a little bit more because a lot of people garden, and you know, a lot of people do train pets as well, but like, they don't really have other stuff like a pet vault or anything to offer, or a pet house or anything like that. But if it's like something like this and somebody can get a red barn farm out of it, I could see that. You know, they get a seed vault as well. But then again, you can craft a seed vault, you can buy a red barn farm with gold. So I don't really know, guys. You guys let me know in the comments if you think this is going to be something that you would purchase, or if it's something that, you know, other people would purchase that you possibly know. I don't know, my mans. Now, as for the actual pets, there is going to be a new baby griffin, and my mans, what happened up here? Okay, what happened to your head? Like, my man's body is like this, and then his head is like this. Like, what is going on? I don't know, but I feel like, again, this is gonna be something that a lot of people are gonna go kawaii over and buy. So I don't know, we'll see about that. And then there's these new panda cubs, which I think are actually
kawaii.
And I would really enjoy having these pets. I'm gonna assume that the panda cubs come from the Pandemonium pack, but if not, then it's probably just some random crown shop pet, which I don't think I would buy it in that case, but I would definitely, you know, hatch if I can get it. So yeah, these look really cool. Then there's the noble toad, and I also think this guy looks cool. I mean, he's basically like, you know, well, he's a toad and he's noble. He's got a crown, and I think that's pretty cool. I mean, he's a chill guy. All right, I mean, he looks like a Bernard, or I don't know, a Toby or something. Bernard or Toby he's a king, okay? Get off my man. He's a king and he's a toad, okay? That is the first time that's happened in history, so you know. And lastly, there's this Ravenwood class pet, which if you guys remember earlier on from the picture that I showed you guys, there are going to be 7 variations of this pet, but according to Wizard 101 spoilers, there are not any other variations right now in the files. So this is all you guys have for now. Personally, it's pretty cool, but I think I've seen many other pets like this in Wiz already. Wrapping it up with some of these final things, there's going to be a new gauntlet coming called the Sinbad Gauntlet, and there's already some loading screens for it. Honestly, I think this gauntlet looks pretty cool. That is lit. You cannot tell me that does not look awesome. It basically reminds me of Imperia, but I feel like it's from like a lot of those pictures from the Arcanum where people were speculating on what Imperia would have looked like before it came out, where it's got all these clouds and just this really just mystical kind of feeling and aura. I really like it, and it's also got lava on the inside. This actually might be an Empyrean themed gauntlet, but I'm not really sure. I don't usually buy gauntlets, but this is something that I really like, and honestly, I wouldn't have a problem with owning this, so that's pretty cool. And lastly, we're going to go to Krokotopia real quick, because there is some information on the possibility of Krokotopia being next in the graphics to be updated, because Wizard City is pretty much done now as in terms of its retexturing and all of that, and Krokotopia seems to be next, and there is actual proof, so we're going to go there. Now, the first source or hint towards there being a Krokotopia update pretty soon is one that I already mentioned in a video last year when they did the summer update, because if you guys remember, they updated Ravenwood, which also means that they updated all of the schools, but the one school that they did not update in terms of the graphics is the Balance School, and I am here right now in Test Realm and it's still not updated. So we already know that people like complaining about things like this, and a lot of Balance wizards, they deserve to have an updated school. You know, why should all the other schools have updated graphics, but Balance is the only one with, you know, the dusty classic ones, you know? So, of course, people are going to complain about that. They're eventually going to notice that they haven't already. They're going to be like, wait a second, why doesn't Balance have an updated school? Just like eventually people were like, wait a second, why isn't there a 7th character slot? So, I definitely think that if they were to update the school, it would only make sense for them to also update Krokotopia. Why would you go from, like, some really old, outdated looking world like Krokotopia and then go into the separate area in Krokotopia and it just has updated graphics, but the other part of it doesn't? That's not it, guys. Something happened when they released the test realm and not really many people noticed, and it's a huge hint towards the graphics update coming. So let's go there. The Fire Elementals. The Fire Elementals, they got updated. If you guys don't see a difference, look at them in the face. Look at him. My man's lit, okay? He's a 5, all right? He was already 5, and now he's even more 5. So, yeah, this is pretty cool. It's a pretty small, you know, little addition or change that not a lot of people noticed. But the fact that they updated the Flame Servants obviously means that they are keeping Krokotopia in mind, and there are several other things that people have been talking about that hint towards it coming, as well as music. I think the music for Krokotopia already has been or is being changed. So, you know, there's a lot of revamps coming to Krokotopia, guys. So expect Krokotopia probably next year. I mean, I don't think they'll do a graphics update again this year. Like, I don't know if they're definitely probably not doing it this summer. Maybe in the winter, but I don't know, probably next summer or spring or something. But if it's this year, then hey man, KingsIsle has really been on a roll. And that would be pretty lit. I'm not complaining at all, and I don't think anybody else is. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy all of these spoilers. If you did, make sure to drop a like. Let's try to get the vid to 100 likes, and also subscribe if you're new. Make sure to follow the Atmoplex and Wizard 101 spoilers on Twitter. Their links are down below in the description. And other than that, I will catch you all in the next one. Keep it 5.